Welcome back, one and all, to Trails to Azure. I'm the TheDarkSeraph. Last time we got some spoiled asshole licenses suspended. Let's go check on them, actually. If it even lets us. They might actually be at the police station getting interrogated or chewed out. Because this is the McDowell estate. Anyway, I think it was administrative is where the police station is. Oh, for fuck's sake. I can play her now. Think I found a fragment? My name is Johann Gunther, High Priest of DG. 6 years ago, our order was on the brink of extinction due to the efforts of the authorities and the Bracer Guild. I alone escaped danger and took refuge in this land of origin. It was the guidance of the great D that helped me survive, so I could embrace the ambitions of our order. Since the time will surely come, I will record data on each of these terminals, on which they shall face our new testaments. To discuss the origin of our new order, I will first have to turn to the abominable history of the Sumerian continent. The Great Collapse, approximately 1200 years ago, marked the end of an advanced civilization, and with it established order, giving rise to their bloodshed and poverty of the Dark Ages. In their fatigue, the people committed a grave sin. They led themselves to be deluded by the flattery of pompous fools, and accepted their invented, self-centered cult with open arms. The foolish Septian Church and their symbol, that goddess of the sky, the Dark Ages, met its demise, and this faith spread throughout the continent. Let us consider, if said goddess truly existed, can we not assume that she would bestow equal salvation upon us all? However, disparity yet exists, and people continue to perish in disasters and misfortunes. Does that mean said goddess discriminates upon whom she shall bestow salvation? This thought alone is too ludicrous for words. In the end, she is merely an idol invented by the Septian Church to amass power. A goddess as such simply does not exist. Having reached that conclusion, our predecessors embarked on a long journey to find a true god. Their efforts were not in vain, for at dawn of the Middle Ages, in the depths of this land, they found the professor of great power in an eternal slumber. She was known as D. Huh. It is known that the G in the DG cult's name denotes from what they reference to the true wisdom, Gnosis. Well, that puts to bed the question of what D, therefore G, actually means. If I remember correctly, Johann said that Kia would become their true god. Wouldn't that imply that D is another word for Kia? Does that make sense? Just how much did that bastard know? There are still so many unanswered questions. Huh. If I find more quartz fragments, I'll keep turning those in. So, Johann's cult of DG really is just, if bad thing happened, how can there be God? Nothing like Reddit branded atheism. Oh wow, he's being interrogated. Kinda wish it would be Kate doing the one chewing them out. That could be a permanent suspend. You could permanently suspend their licenses, you know, that'd be great. You could also arrest them for reckless endangerment. Just saying. Well, now this isn't a surprise. It's good to see you, Michael. We couldn't shake our concerns after the call you gave us. Me, oh my. I didn't mean to make you all rush here all this way. Oh, we didn't rush at all. Still, I'm glad you did. Sorry if I gave you any pressure. No problem. I'm guessing you haven't made contact with Lynn or Aeolia. Nope. Arios and the gang are out looking for them now. I mean, seriously, where the hell could those two even be? This is getting worrisome. If you can't contact them via their Enigma, does that mean they're out of the state? I was thinking that too, but there's no record of them leaving from the station or airport. Same goes for the gates. That does raise some red flags. If Lynn and Aeolia are still within Crossbell State, there may be a chance that we can locate them. Really? How? The Enigma 2 has additional functionalities that were carried from testing. One such function allows it to send out an emergency signal. Really? It is configured to use reserve orbital energy to transmit waves of a specific frequency at fixed intervals. Bird! Shush! I'm talking. Shush. Am I interrupting your conversation? Am I interrupting something? You're very pretty. However, the waves are faint at best. As far as I'm aware, the Foundation has yet to find a practical application for it. They never removed the feature itself, however. It could still be present in our production models. So in other words, if we manage to pick up that signal, it'll lead us straight to Lynn and Aeolia. Aeolia? I'm going to say Aeolia. Aeolia. It's worth a try, at the very least. Chief Roberts is familiar with his function. We should try visiting him at IBC. I imagine he would be willing to help us. Good thinking. We'll head there now. Anyone up here I can chat with? No. Here we are. I wonder where we can find Chief Roberts. Upstairs in the Foundation's branch office, most likely. Hello, this is Tio. No, there isn't. That isn't the reason. Do not make me hang up this call. Is she giving him a death glare through the phone? That poor man. Tio's going to freeze him cold one of these days. I don't know. Something tells me the guy's kinda into it. Yes, I'm calling about the Enigma 2's emergency SOS function. Correct. Okay, we'll be waiting downstairs for you. Is he one to help us? Yes, he should be here momentarily. Yona is with him as well. Oh. He's the kid that was using that room in the Geofront. The one that exploded. Ah, the hacker extraordinaire from the Epstein Foundation. That's the one. He likes to act like he's hot shit. But he's kinda just a little shit. He must be staying with the Foundation now that his base was destroyed. Yes, though he still had a fit over it. I mean, I'd be pissed off too if the place I was squatting in was torched. Okay, now I get what's going on. You can't contact them. That's it? Their Enigmas probably just ran out of juice or something. Why would we care anyway? It's not my fault those goody two-shoes don't know how to keep their stuff charged. Yeah, he really is a little shit. Can you even hear yourself right now? You really shouldn't say things like that, Yona. It isn't nice. Excuse him, he's been like this a lot recently. I really think the reason Chief Roberts is so doting on Tio is because she was basically shunned by her own family after the cult's experiments. He's pretty much all she has. Which I don't understand. I've done all I can to make him comfortable, including letting him use the most powerful terminal in the building. Because what the specs are, it's never going to be fun with all the stupid security you've got on it. Give me the access codes and set me free already. No. You know I can't do that, Yuna. If I gave you a read, you'd take it all the way to the depths of cyberspace. So instead, I've been working on a special Pom Party Pro training program that you can use until you're finally ready to beat Tio. I could beat her myself, you old fart. No, you can't. Turns out he's doing a pretty good job of keeping Yona on a leash. The Chief's fatherly tendencies can come in handy, even if they usually get on my nerves. Don't act like you don't care. Don't act like you don't like it, Tio. Back to business. It is true that the Enigma 2 has an SOS function, but I don't know if it'll be useful. You don't? But why would it not be? It's for emergencies. Well, you see, while it does produce an orbital signal, it's far from the strongest. Quite the opposite, in fact. It is impossible to detect unless you're within 10 sledge of the orbment, no matter what equipment you use. Just 10 sledge. That doesn't give us a lot to work with. We'd only be able to catch them from here if they were in Crossbell city limits. What if you combined the detection apparatus with my sensors? If the system was matrixized, it should be able to sync with the Aeon system. Well, sure, that could work. Wait, no, the detection apparatus margin of accuracy is too low for the Aeon system to utilize. You'd have to account for the orbital pressure, not to mention the surrounding terrain. It's nearly impossible. I suppose that's true. I don't think I really get the issue here, but I guess I'll take your word for it. Then there really isn't a simple solution. Hold up. Why not just take the reading from the roof of Orcus Tower? What? Yona? What do you mean? Think about it. The SOS waves are so weak that you can't even detect them unless your equipment's nearby. You could use TO sensors to increase the output, but even if it works, which I doubt, it'd be too inaccurate to be useful. So what if we use the top of Orcus Tower? There'd be less interference to account for, so it'll be more accurate. Anyone actually following? Yeah, actually. Would that work to you? Color me surprised. A marvelous idea, Yona. That's our little systems engineer. Who do you think I am? They don't call me a genius for nothing. So you're good to go? I take it you figured things out. Yes, this might just work. I'll head to the Orcus Tower and ask the management for permission to use the roof. Come lend a hand too, won't you? Why should I? Actually, I'm bored out of my mind here, so why not? But you guys owe me one. Fine. As long as it isn't illegal or overly unreasonable, we'll be happy to repay the favor. So let's go to Orcus Tower. Out of the way, police work. What's up? Where are you guys? All the equipment is ready to go. We just walked through the entrance. Should we head up to the roof? Yeah, receptionist should give you an elevator access card. Now get your asses up here already. Right, we'll be up there soon. I take it the preparations are complete. Yeah, Yona said the receptionist can give us an access card. Let's hurry. Welcome to Orcus Tower. Oh, would you be the SSS? That's right, we were told you had an access card for us. I certainly do. Here you are. Temporary access card. You scan that card on the panel and it'll take you directly to the 40th floor. It's valid for 1 month and fully disposable, so feel free to discard it as you see fit when the time comes. Thank you. Just scan it, that's it. That's even more high-tech than what they do at the IBC building. Huh. There aren't any buttons for floors 21 through 30. Those would be mechanical floors if I had to guess. Mechanical floors. They are a necessary structural component to counterbalance the weight of the tower from what I hear. They're mostly empty. Additionally, there are stabilization devices installed in them to absorb the shock of any potential earthquakes. That's amazing. This really is the most modern building on the continent. I guess, but then why bother making this thing so damn tall? If there were 30 stories, it'd still be using the same number of floors. Well, the architectural plan for the tower had all sorts of extraneous elements built in from the start. Then Uncle Dieter took over the project, and knowing him, he likes to go over the top. Ultimately, the Croix family were the ones to make up the resulting shortfall of the construction budget. Well, wasn't that magnanimous of them? Either way, there's no denying that the tower's status as a landmark is going to be the boon of Crossbell. And hey, looks like this is our stop. The rain's finally letting up. Yeah, the view's just awesome as the last time we were up here. That's really saying something with the clouds blocking the sky. Honestly, overcast days can be pretty too, especially when it's only a slight overcast and there's a break in the clouds just on the horizon, and when the sun sets, the light reflects off the clouds. Oh my god, it's awesome. Wait, where's Yona and Chief Roberts? They should be nearby, likely on the platforms. Not on this one. Not on this one. And up here, there's actually a landing platform. This becomes a plot element in Cold Steel 3. There you guys are. Look at him clacking away up there. Look at that kid. My god, he's like he's on a fucking crack or some shit. Even with the high speed off, he's going crazy. So this is the equipment for the picking up the SOS alert. There's a good thumbnail shot. Right, by the way, we can only detect signals within 10 sledge radius. That's where Tio comes in. I have no reservations on my end. That being said, will the weather have any effect on the procedure? I doubt... Oh, I'm sure it'll be alright. I doubt a drizzle like this will make much of a difference. But of course, a young lady like yourself shouldn't be exposed to the elements for too long, Tio. Where are my manners? I'll hold my umbrella over you while you operate your sense... Declined. That would be more of a distraction than anything else. Oh, okay. Alright, I'm all set up over here. Go ahead and boot up the Aeon system whenever you're ready. Very well, let us begin. Have Lynn and Aeolia's Enigma 2 serial numbers been inputted yet? They sure have. The guild was kind enough to supply them for us. I put them in before you arrived, so that's all that's left for you to do is do your thing. Alright then. Good luck, Tio. If anyone can locate them, it's you. Here I go. Aeon system activate. Now syncing Aeon system with the detection apparatus via matrix protocols. Link confirmed. No issues so far, you're all clear. All our energy transfer to the detection apparatus is stable and output is high. Ready when you are, Tio. Roger, here goes. Whoa. Did you see that? Are my eyes playing tricks on me, or did a wave just pulse out of Tio? Whew. We've got it. Really? We were able to locate them. Yep, well, they're enigmas anyway. I was able to trace both of their SOS signals. They are a considerable distance to the south. No problem, I'm just cross-referencing the data you got with the map. Done. What? They're south of Lake Elm. The hell, is there even anything out there? Not as far as I know. Other than the wetlands, those are completely uninhabited. What would a pair of bracers be doing there? Hell if I know. I bet a new processor chip is... I bet you a new processor chip is nothing good. Right, it's concerning to say the least. Lloyd. Let's start by reporting to Michael. We should ask headquarters to prepare a boat for us, too. Thanks for all the help, Roberts. You too, Yona. Don't mention it. We'll clean up here, so you kids go on ahead. Yeah, get a move on, and try not to fall in while you're there. Yes, we have an orbital boat prepared for you at the dock of the Harbor District. You can board it as soon as you're ready. Thanks, Fran. Sorry again for such a sudden request. Sounds like we managed to get our hands on a boat. Yeah, Fran was able to have them prepare one for us. I feel like such a heel for getting you all wrapped up in your little troubles. You don't have to put yourselves out for this if you don't want to. I'm pretty sure Arios and the boys will be back in, an hour tops. Time's of the essence. No point sitting around when we can get ourselves right there now. He's right. There's no telling how dire the situation may be. Just tell them to catch up with us if they come back to the city. If you say so. Both Lynn and Aeolia are highly capable bracers, right on the verge of achieving A rank. So if they're stuck in a situation where they can't contact us, that's not a good sign. Adios only knows how nasty things might get down there. You'd better stay on your toes. We will. Let us depart for the dock soon as our preparations are complete. Yeah. Well, there's nothing I have left to do, honestly. And there's the boat. Well, I'm going to end this one here. Thank you all for watching. Join me next time on Trails to Azure as we go to the wetlands and save us a couple of damsels in distress. But until then, I am the Dark Seraph, signing off. Goodbye.